Good morning, everyone. This is your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, March 12th. The key points for the next couple of days: we'll see moderate mountain snow today and tomorrow. A cold front will pass through this afternoon, and that'll mean lowering snow levels, which will support light snow in our valleys beginning tomorrow. And looking ahead, high pressure and dry conditions will return Thursday, so we'll get some quiet time for several days after that. We're looking at above normal temperatures, and we could see upper 50s to low 60s in the Magic Valley and Snake Plain even by early next week. Current look at satellite imagery this morning. You can see the upper and mid-level clouds filtering in through the upper level southwesterly flow as that upper trough moves onshore here. And this is what's going to bring the precipitation over the next couple of days. Our weather risk outlook, it's getting pretty empty each day. So we've got widespread rain and snow area-wide today. In orange here, that's where we have our advisory level snow amounts for those zones. And then with that cold front moving through, dropping snow levels, everywhere stands the chance of seeing some snow. And we also have a few areas that will start seeing breezy conditions overnight tonight, windy conditions tomorrow. We'll get into more of that here shortly. Our high temperatures for today. Most areas will see upper 30s, widespread 40s for our lower elevations, looking at mostly 20s and 30s in our mountains. And overall, temperatures today will warm to fairly similar to what we saw yesterday. Again, the winter weather advisories that we have out for these 5 zones, they will continue through tomorrow afternoon, and we'll get into those amounts. So here's the snowfall amounts for the rest of the day. This will be the period where the greatest snow accumulations will occur. The next slide here shows what we'll go into tonight. But as you can see on this previous slide, throughout the afternoon will be the bulk of it. So for amounts, we're generally looking at 4 to 10 inches for the areas where we do have the advisories out. And of course, greater accumulations, more on the order of a foot to foot and a half above pass level in those zones. And the Storm Prediction Center has expanded the general thunder outlook for the entirety of Idaho, actually, for today. So high resolution models are showing convective enhancement as that front moves through. So as that front passes and moves eastward this afternoon, we definitely could see some isolated thunderstorms. And for those enhanced bands where temperatures support snowfall, see higher accumulations as those bands move through, and reduced visibility, lightning strikes. So do stay informed. The greatest potential for this will generally be from the Shoshone area, and then generally kind of passing through here through Burley, generally south of the Snake Plain, but that could include Pocatello, but generally over to Soda Springs here, about a 10 to 30% chance of thunder today. Temperatures for Wednesday, widespread lows will be in the lower 20s and cooler than that, and our highs will be several degrees cooler following that cold front passage. Snowfall amounts for Wednesday. This is where things get a little bit trickier. Of course, we'll have ongoing snow showers up here in Island Park, and above 65,000 feet for sure elsewhere here in the Central Mountains, Eastern Highlands, even down here in the South Hills. But as you can see here near Pocatello and Idaho Falls, we could be looking at a few inches on the western benches near Pocatello, and then potentially even up to Idaho Falls, and then further north there. We're seeing as that low moves, closed low forms over Idaho and moves south into Utah and Idaho over the region. We are looking at a convergence event, the potential for that, for surface winds to converge here, and that could lead to some greater accumulations on the order of 1 to 3 inches. So do stay informed, especially if you plan to travel during Wednesday afternoon and evening. We'll continue to assess that potential for these higher accumulations, but do stay informed because that could impact your travel here along the I-15 corridor. And of other impact could be the wind gusts for you if you're traveling along I-86 here. We're not really looking at blowing snow concerns because at that point there won't be too much accumulation, and it will be in the higher elevations down here in the South Hills. But just general travel, these westerly winds will be on the order of 35 to 45 miles per hour. And even up here in our central mountains, they will also see those impacts as well. And just to kind of show you that we'll start trending warmer. So for Thursday, our lows will decrease again by a few degrees, but our daytime highs will quickly rebound as high pressure builds back in. So we'll start to see those temperatures warm from here well into next week. That's all we've got for today. So just to summarize, we are going to see moderate mountain snow today through tomorrow with a few zones in an advisory. And a cold front will move through this afternoon with the potential for a few lightning strikes, some isolated thunderstorms, enhanced snowfall with some of those bands moving through. Visibility could drop quickly as those move through, so do be aware of that if traveling today. And then tomorrow, our valleys could start to see some snow as snow levels drop behind that cold front. And after that, Thursday, high pressure returns with dry conditions, and we're looking at above normal temperatures heading into next week. Thanks so much for listening. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. We hope you have a wonderful and safe day.